Hi there, everyone. I am your dungeon stepdaddy.
Here with your dungeon god.
Uh, right now, today, we are going to be doing an interview with Cliff, the Earth Genasi Cleric.
That's
This
right.
is also working as his intro, so he gets to tell you everything, and we're going to dig deep,
Deep.
super deep, as deep as that
Probably
beard
not that
is
deep.
long.
One would say balls deep.
Oh boy. Um, so
Beard deep.
Cliff, uh,
Yes, sir.
So you're part of the OOB campaign. Can you tell me a little bit about some of the TTRPGs you've been in, any of the different systems maybe you've tried, and maybe how long you've been in it?
Well, I am recently new. By recently, I say 4 years. So, not recently, I would say. Um,
A COVID starter.
COVID
Not
starter.
new.
That's right, COVID starter. I have only been in 5e. I've been in a 4-year campaign that's currently going on with my friends here that I live near. I've run 3 modules myself. I've run Spelljammer, I've run Curse of Strahd, currently doing Curse of Strahd, and I've run Storm King's Thunder. All totally played out, which was fantastic because sometimes, as D&D goes, you don't finish campaigns.
Yes. It's actually why we ended up charging. It tends to get rid of, the fly-by wires,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate, but sometimes necessary. I am also a COVID starter myself.
Nice.
So yeah, I think I played a 3.0 or 4 maybe. I don't know. It was like 2004. I don't know which one that was, but it was only like a one-time thing, so I get it. And I don't really count that as a start time because I haven't played between then and COVID.
Very different game.
I'm very interested
No,
into running Matthew Mercer's system.
Is he
Like
running a different system, or are
they
you talking
yeah,
about
they
a?
created a whole system. He created a whole system. Whole new system.
Oh, I was unaware.
Mhm.
Um,
They just did a one shot with it. I think a couple weeks ago.
I don't know. I'm biased towards Brendan Lee Mulligan.
Oh, I love Brendan.
He's
Love Brendan.
I love his play style. Um,
I love when he was on Critical Role doing the. Oh shit. He was guest DMing for like 4 episodes. It was fantastic.
I mean, honestly, I just love how sadistic he is. Like,
He is, and he's real. He's real. Like he will implement like real life science into his games, and I love it.
oh yeah, love watching. Like, I haven't watched any of his main stuff, like YouTube or anything like that, but I have watched, the TikTok clips and whatnot. It's so funny. He's so
That
animated.
one little character he made up. I forget what the fuck his name is.
You talking about the creepy little skeleton boy?
Yeah, I forget what his name is.
If you are rude to me again,
That is thrice you have been rude to me, Rizka Gag.
Rizgakek.
Rizka Gag.
Dude, that was so.
Baron.
Oh yeah, the Baron, him and what was it when they were doing like a duel,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Okay, I just want you to tell me, like, if this is for honor or whatever, what do you want me to tell your family?" And
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
my god, that is
He's sitting
so
there like acting
dark."
it out. Like
Oh, dude, it was so
you
good.
got
And
10
people
seconds
put,
to 10 seconds to concede. If
yeah,
not, what do you want me to tell your family?
and they I've seen animations of it of people doing that. I was like, this is so dark. I
He's so awesome.
aspire to be that. I've got a long way to go myself, but it's that's what I'm aiming for. Mostly because I got the short hair too. Or well, I have no hair, so I'm definitely closer to his hairstyle. Uh, but yeah, so you play Cliff, the not big red Earth Genasi. Um,
That's right.
Tell us
He's
a
a
little
southern
bit.
boy.
Would you say the Appalachians?
I would say the Appalachians came down from the mountaintop,
All right.
spread love and cheer and the gift of life and love.
Now,
Musune.
yes, Sune, which I'm sure you'll share a picture with the group of Sune at some point.
Of
Uh,
course.
that is canon, by the way. That picture I sent you. Um, just because it's, I think it's a little bit better than what they have in the book, as it were.
I would tend to agree.
So tell us a little bit more about him. Like, uh, where does he come from? Where does he go? Where
He
is he going, Cotton Eye Joe?
he's not sure where he comes from. He's one day he was just alive. He's not sure. He as everyone else has kind of an origin. He's wondering that himself. He wandered for a while. He became one with the earth and tried to protect it and tried to protect the life that it gave. He eventually met up with a certain clan of druids and fell in love with the chief's daughter, Kia.
That's a car.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Daddy. Now you threw me off there, buddy. But he knew she was unattainable unless he proved himself worthy. So he decided to go out in the world and try that. And that eventually led him to Sune. And Sune led him to a portal. Whereupon he found himself a new friends and a new adventure.
Yes. Uh, looks like we lost GG there for.
We did.
Yeah, he's been having some issues with coming in, coming out. It is what it is. We'll just get him back in here because reasons.
Sorry about that. I don't know why that.
You know, it's your $1.25 computer.
Yeah, Portal, New World, Alien.
Yes, and new friends, a new adventure, and he's thoroughly enjoying his new friendships with Nylar in particular. He seems to really like Nylar. Miku, he is still trying to figure out. And what how do you
Colette?
pronounce Colette? He's new as well, so he thinks he's okay, but you know,
On the bright side, I think you're the only one who hasn't tried to think of ways to utilize Miku's dead body. So that's
that is
that's
true.
positive.
Yep, I do believe that he was protecting Miku when Miku was down to stop that.
Yes, I'm actually surprised that as the Earth Genasi jumped in the water, that it wasn't just a big old mud pile.
It's magic, baby.
Definitely how it works.
That's 100%. I'm just thinking of Clayface, like jumping in the water. Just, I'll save you. All right. So yeah, you got a little bit of your backstory in there. So tell me, what? We'll talk a little bit more about the campaign itself now.
Okay.
What caught your interest about Oob itself? What made you decide to join?
You want the honest answer?
Well, someone once said it's the best policy.
I was just looking for a game,
That's fair.
and you guys looked like you were legit. I went through a lot of campaigns where it was very much the DM inserting his own character, giving him the best weapons. I had a couple sessions of those, and I was like, no. And you guys looked very structured. You looked legit, so I was like, let's give him a shot.
Good, we tricked him, DG.
Yeah, that's all you, man. You're the structure guy. I come up with the ideas. He structures them.
Yeah, I'm very much organized. If you take a look at our YouTube channels and stuff like that, you can definitely see where the two of us excel. He's definitely got a good story going on, and I keep things looking pretty. But yeah, no, nothing wrong with seeing a game. Hey, fuck it, I'll give it a shot, and you like it. I assume
love
you
it.
like it.
I love it. I love it. Love it.
How'd you feel about the upfront costs?
I was fine with it. I completely understood why you guys were doing it, to weed out players who don't want to pay it, don't want to, be what's the word?
Oh,
Held accountable.
Or
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Too
no
many,
problem with it.
too many times people jump in and then they're out by level 5 because reasons. Everyone seems to be changing jobs by level 5, and that blows my mind.
You're gonna fucking jinx me.
My 8th grandmother.
My 37th grandmother, twice removed. She's not dead, but she has moved 2 houses down from me, and I'm not going to be able to make it now, so I'm sorry. It's like, damn.
I have to run from my grandma.
But yeah, no, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hopefully we get to see a lot more out of Cliff. I know you had a hard time making it with this last one, personal issues. But
Not sponsored.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor.
Take a sponsor. Why not?
I mean, if they're willing. I mean, I have some ideas if anybody is interested. But okay, so you came into the game, and you come through the portal. You're meeting these dragons for the first time. First thing on your mind when you're meeting these guys.
First thing on my mind was, in the spirit of Cliff, wow, man, I can make some new friends here. This place seems all right. This place is really hard.
Like stone?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm like, this could be going south, but I'm going to start up high. I know you guys got a big kick out of Amy.
We did.
And
He's trying to make me do that voice, and I'm just not gonna do it. Sorry.
yeah,
Cliff really wanted to know his backstory.
I told DG about it, and I was like, yeah. So I told him that they're all from the east, and that's all their accents out there. He's like, DG watched the stream, and he's like, I will kill you.
I'm not doing it. Sorry.
So
I tried to practice it for like a week. It just wasn't up to speed.
I would have loved to see it, and I have a plan that I haven't even let DG know, just to watch him cringe a bit. So we're working that in. So now you've started your adventure. You've met Rebecca. You've met her father, and I noticed you guys were very nice to him. Oh, this is your life savings. Mm-hmm. We're not taking all your life savings. We're not going to do that.
Nope. Cliff is a very righteous and humble servant of Sune, as she teaches.
No, I'm loving it. Loving it. You're really rounding out the group. You got the awkward wizard. You got the semi-murderous, logical dwarf.
He does seem murderous.
You've got the motherly, somehow ended up as the face barbarian. She seems to do a lot more of the talking when, especially
not there.
Well, yeah. And what's funny is she has like the lowest charisma out of everybody. So I just find it amusing that that's how it worked. Reminds me of one of my characters, so it's amusing.
Have to start doing those strength charisma saves.
Yeah,
strength charisma checks.
I give them a bear hug. Cool. Give me an athletics. You crush them. All right. They died.
Successfully. Everybody seems happy. It's really weird.
So I know we talked a little bit about. I know you're still working your way through the stream itself for last time, but we briefly spoke about it. I got you kind of up to speed. Nero, you guys have been tracking Nero for a little while now. You guys have you found the upturned wagon. He had given Miku a little straw doll in the shape of a bird. And you guys decided that you were going to track them, and ended up in the cave. I did end up playing your character a little bit, otherwise the group would have probably died. But aside from that, how do you feel that fight kind of went? The overarching goal of that.
Well, I haven't gotten to that point yet. So I can only assume that it was tilted one way A few lucky rolls tilted it the other way.
Hmm. Yeah. Less
And from
about
what
the
you've described,
less about the fight and more of like what happened. What happened at the end. How does that make you feel?
I feel um that man, that's a loaded question.
How do you think Cliff would feel about that?
Cliff would be in shambles. Cliff's going to be doing a lot of praying next session.
Well, you guys are right in front of the orphanage. We haven't started it yet. That's where we ended the stream, was you guys arriving to the orphanage. It would definitely recommend you guys, or definitely recommend the stream itself just to get caught up. Because as much as I can talk about it, real time.
I'm going to skip that 45 minutes that you were talking about tonight and watch a little bit tonight.
Yeah, that 45 minutes was hard, but I mean, it was nobody's fault. It was Forge's fault.
I have troubles with Forge too.
But yeah, you'll definitely see. I didn't role play for your character at all, other than the occasional, well, by God, and some of those little sideways comments from time to time. Just let them all know, Appalachians. So
let me just leave that accent to me, buddy.
Listen, I'm from northern Appalachia, like very tippy top of it, up in PA. So like, I don't have that Tennessee or southern Appalachia
southern
accent.
drawl.
Yeah.
I'm from Michigan, so I'm just copying my southern friend.
Oh no, hey, that's fair. I don't really have a southern. Well, I might have a little bit of a southern accent from all my time.
Yeah, a little bit of one.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing how Cliff, how this affects Cliff.
I think it's going to affect him, that he is going to delve deeper into his faith. As a life cleric, seeing that life ended around him with not being able to stop it, I think he's going to possibly implode in himself and just dive deeper into Sune and see what he can do.
So to speak, of course.
So to speak.
Sune is hot. All right. So what do you have for the audience that may or may not watch this?
What do you mean?
So some folks are probably going to watch our intros at some point. I'm not sure how many or if any. Do you have anything you'd like to share? Any words of wisdom? Final remarks?
Yeah, please join us. We're a great group and we have fun. And for you, it's free.
How about you, DG?
I think I've gotten all of my technical issues out of the way, so hopefully we'll get some solid streams here going from now on.
Yeah, technically my stream's only missing 1 hour and everything else is, beautiful. You should emulate me.
And don't forget, we're live every other Friday from 9 to 1 Eastern time. Don't forget to like, follow, and share.
Wow, you hit the whole YouTube thing. I love it. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
See you.